He should have arrived a full week ago. I am concerned that he may have run afoul of the Orc tribes that infest the region.
And if he's dead?
If you can find any sign of the Waterdeep emissary in Old Owl Well, then we would welcome news of his fate. We need the trade and diplomatic relations with Waterdeep, especially in these difficult times with Luskan. I have other matters to attend to. Return here when you have found the Waterdeep emissary, and we will speak more.
Okay. Do. More party members are incoming. Alright. Now, I think Old Owl Well, that was mentioned in that cutscene, so you kind of know what we're running into. We're going to be dealing with that. Save the game. And transition. Old Owl Well is our destination. What is this? Highcliffe Castle. Alright. Just curious. I think we run into somebody on our way there. Pretty sure, yep.
Now this here is White Thistle. Can give you the runs, you know. And I made up a song for it, quite a catchy tune. White Thistle, all in a row. In Neverwinter woods, they all grow.
Guess what class he is?
Oh, well met. Sorry, didn't even see you standing there. Thought you might be a Wendersnaven at first, but I can see you. So, I guess that discounts that.
Oh, what?
Wendersnaven? It doesn't roll off the tongue too easily, so don't worry. Don't say it too loudly if you're not sure, though. They may take offense.
And I thought Kelgar had problems.
What are you talking about? This gnome's mad, not me.
Thought I might camp out here a bit. Play a tune or three, see if I could catch their attention. No luck, though. But luck's what you make it, so I've been working hard. Oh, but I haven't even introduced myself. I'm Grobdod Gnome Hands. Probably guessing where that last name comes from, don't you? Well, tends to confuse most people. Quite a collector and maker and teller of tales I am. All the Gnome Hands are, except the ones they hanged in Luskan. Working on quite a tale myself, you know, and the act of composing, it is a tale in itself.
Hold on a moment. Are you a bard?
Indeed. I, Grobnar, am a philosopher, a poet, a cataloger of flora, fauna, and all things wild and all things mechanical. And I can give it rhythm. You see, it all starts with a tune. Say about that bush, or that root, or that cloud, or that boot.
Now it's night.
And then, after I had welded the spring-mounted mechanical shield on my codpiece, I fired it, only to be thrown back almost 30 yards right into a wall. Stung quite a bit, I'll say that much, but what I learned was... I say, all that discussion has really built up a hunger. Lost all track of time.
What happened?
Oh, you were listening so intently you closed your eyes and laid down for a bit. Made some funny laughing noises at the right times, too. Almost thought you were snoring. No trouble, don't blame you. I barely notice the world around me once I conjure up a story. So if closing your eyes helps you concentrate, by all means. I knew this mage once who...
Do you still have that spring-mounted shield?
Ah, now there's a tale. I was walking bow-legged for a week. And it just so happens that I fixed myself up with a bellows from but we can talk about it on the way.
Pack mule.
You know, I was actually turned into one once. Strange story, but I eventually got back to normal.
Fine, Sheikah. You're not really meshing that good with the party, and I'm going to be making some choices you won't like up ahead. Though not being able to pick locks is a really big problem. But we're going to be fighting lots of people that hit hard, and you see how she's been just dying, like, immediately. Grobnar is range focus. Quar is range focus. Kelgar is melee. You know, we might have to do without Quora eventually. What is her alignment anyway? I don't remember. I don't want Eleni though. I do not like her. Well, we'll be picking up somebody else in this area who will, if nothing else, take Grobnar's place.
Some way I can help?
You know what Kalacha means?
Klakcha. Let me think. Well, it's not gnomish, goblin, orcish, elvish, draconic. Well, unless the K is silent, but even then it would mean Gizzard Stone or its equivalent. But you know, I did notice you have a talent for languages. Don't you know this word?
There doesn't seem to be a translation for it.
Well, that's odd. It may not be a word at all. Might be a title or a name. Most peculiar. Trust me, most of the names I've been called you can't translate in any language. They're not even real words as much as a succession of violent images.
He is amusing to have around, if nothing else.
Of course. Ask away. Always ready with answers. Yes, indeed.
What do you do?
What don't I do? Really. Sometimes it's hard to keep track of it all. I play songs, write songs, build things, repair things, pick things, plant things, tinker with things until they're fixed. Or, well, need fixing. But that's rare. Sort of. I suppose you'd say I stick my hands in just about everything, including dark holes filled with phantom spiders. But that's another story. What? Why, I collect it.
But why?
I don't know. What an odd question. I like to gather facts and notes and journals just for the sake of knowing, really.
Isn't it hard to keep track of all that?
Well, yes, but that's sort of the point, sometimes. When you have all those facts and numbers and words around your skull, you can pull out whatever you need to write a song. And, well, songs can help, sort of, to get more facts and lore. And the whole process begins again.
How do you know?
Some just come as one advances in the craft and gets more experience in the world. Of course. Ask away.
Nothing. There is a point where I specifically want Grobnar in my party, but I can't remember when. But you need him to get something else in your party. Oh yeah, I kinda wanna look at his inventory?
Some way I can help?
No, never mind. I forgot I gotta do it like this.
Oh, yes.
Leather armor +2, short bow +1, arrows +1. City Watch cloak we can get rid of for the harvest cloak again. This does diplomacy and intimidate, not really very important. We'll need to buy more arrows for him though. But Bard's Song can be very useful. Not gonna lie. I mean, we've already done the whole Bard thing with Deacon. You remember he was pretty useful. succession of violent images. They do know how to make bards endearing, if nothing else. Maybe not useful, but endearing, yes. Aaron Gind? You see him anywhere? Huh? Nope, he's not here. But this is his theme song. Simi. Show me what you have. Archer's Belt. Piercing resistance. Robe of Blending. Hide plus 15. Hair Shirt of Immature. Ew, it's a hair shirt. Gross. 2 plus 3. Cure serious wounds 1 use a day. Minus 2 dexterity. Shield of the Watch.
Me?
No, guys, everybody pile
Follow
up
me.
near the friggin' shopkeep.
Follow me.
What's going on? I'll take the lead.
Me?
Yes, you. Arrows. Armor of Loyalty. Can you actually wear? These are monk only. You're not a monk, you're a friggin' bard. Composite short bow. Mighty plus 3. Yeah, Mighty doesn't help him at all. He doesn't have any strength. Golden sickle, heavy crossbow, light crossbow, lightning bullet, longsword, stuff like that there. Ooh, strong heart's arm. Mighty plus 2, saving throws fortitude, no. Biting sword, ooh, acid. Angry soul. Man, that's actually really good. It's just a club, but it's a really good club. Will of Atar. This is a halberd. Good halberd, too.
Yes.
I don't think no, I can't use bows. But it's okay, I have a heavy crossbow.
Yes.
He's got the armor of loyalty. I could get him an archer's belt, too. Might as well. Looks good. Blade of Chult. Constitution poison. Rune hammer. No. Shimmering blade. Another rapier. Star of Ojoyodo. Oh. Shuriken. If he was using halberds, I'd be tempted.
Let me lead the way. You follow behind.
Oh, yes.
So he can use monk gloves for some reason. You're a bard. Why can you use monk gloves?
I'm ready if you need
So
me.
confused.
Who's on the veil?
Do you have anything for Blessed of Joaquin? No, you don't. There would be a special conversation option. Alright. Let's go this way. This guy.
I want those walls up by evening. No excuses. The Orcs aren't going to stop attacking just because we need to catch our breath.
But, sir, the men are having a hard time finding the materials we need.
You're telling me they can't find any stones? We're in the middle of the blasted mountains. Unless you'd like to report to Nashia that we're overrun because we couldn't find rocks, I suggest you drive some sense into your men and get that wall built.
Yes, sir. I'll see to it, sir.
I tell you, I've lost years off my life trying to get this rabble fit for service. And who are you supposed to be? Reinforcements?
I'm looking for the one in charge.
That would be me. Let me tell you, leading these farmers is a mixed blessing. They've got a ways to go. I'm Column. Commander Column to you. Lord Nasha sent me here to secure the Old Owl Well. So what are you doing here?
Here to escort the Waterdeep emissary to Neverwinter.
Isani? He hasn't arrived yet. Should have been here 10 days ago. I've sent a scout to look for him. Wait, you're the one from the City Watch, aren't you?
Yes.
I got word yesterday you'd be making a visit. I'd hoped to have better news for you.
No idea you'd be entering a battle.
This assault has been planned for months. We weren't able to warn Asani ahead of time, though. We weren't expecting to be needing a new emissary, to be honest. Still, at least we'll be here to offer more protection.
Why is this place so important?
Not exactly a student of history, are you? The Old Owl Well is the only known water source for 3 days in any direction. Neverwinter and the Orcs have been fighting over it as long as anyone can remember. The Orcs held it for the last 10 years until the Council decided they wanted to reopen the trade route to Yata. To do that, we need to take back this watering hole.
What do I do?
Oh no. No waiting around for you. I'm counting on you to help with our defense against the Orcs.
Maybe it'll be better if I go search
You
around.
may have to if my scout doesn't have any luck. Until then, though, you're staying here. I'll expect you to help out with the defense of this camp. You've already brought your own gear, so just find a spot to call home and stay alert.
Orcs!
Sound the alarm! Orcs! The Orcs are attacking!
Wouldn't you know it? Not a moment's rest.
Greycloaks to arms! For Neverwinter!
And now we fight.
Time to finish this.
Zap. Run away! And
All right,
Grobnar
Greycloaks.
pretty much tore them
Everyone
open.
back to your posts.
Ironically with sound.
Another
burst.
Orc raiding party. We're lucky they haven't attacked in full force. Just wish I could make contact with whoever it is that's been distracting the Orcs.
Someone else is attacking
Yes. Someone's out there attacking Orc patrols, and it's giving us a chance to build up our defenses.
him? So they're on your side.
I've been at this long enough to know that you need to control a battlefield. And this new ally of ours is something I can't control.
Why don't you make contact with him?
He's not one for talking. Every time I send someone out to contact him, he and his men move their camp. The Orcs have a name for him, Katalmak. They say he attacks without warning, and without regard for his enemies' numbers.
That's not a name Orcs give lightly. It's a name they give to warriors who lose themselves in battle.
Maybe this kettlehead person simply lacks basic math skills. You see, if we were to face 300 orcs, the odds, well, if you carry the two, might be...
Sounds like someone wants to die to me. If we weren't here, it'd only be a matter of time before all the tribes in the well hunted down this Katalmak. And
Kettlehead.
then his crusade would be over. Well, enough talk about him. I've got my hands full just keeping the men in fighting shape.
Commander! Scouts returning!
Let's hope he brings word on the emissary, eh?
Pathfinder
Elbow.
Willem reporting, sir.
Willem, did you locate emissary Asani?
No, sir, but I came across his escorts. Killed to the last man, but no sign of the emissary. Orcs, sir. They must have taken him.
Sounds like you've got a new assignment. Your job is to escort
Elbow.
the emissary to safety. If he's in trouble, you've got to help him. I'd start looking at Yai-Sog Bone Gnash's lair, northeast of here.
Bone Gnashers? They're still around. Oh, they're hard to kill.
My, Bone Gnasher is an interesting name. I wonder what he would have done to earn it.
His tribe
Gnash
isn't the
bones.
biggest, but he's older and more cunning than most. At the least, he may have an idea who attacked the emissary's guards.
Any idea? Who's the biggest
The Eye
tribe?
Gouger tribe is the strongest, led by Logrum Eye Gouger. He keeps the other tribes in line, including the Bone Gnashers, and he's the one leading the attacks. All the orcs in the well fall under his banner. Ooh, if we could get lucky and put an arrow through his skull. If we could, the orcs would turn on each other in a heartbeat, and give us enough time to strengthen our position here. Trust
Sure.
me, if I knew where Logrum could be found, I'd hit him myself. Killing him would be the break we've been looking for. But from what I've heard, there's been reports that this unknown ally of ours, this Catalmach, is hitting Logrum hard, which means he must know where Logrum can be found. But since I can't find this unknown ally of ours, Logrum's out of our reach as well.
Dialogue.
For right now, focus on Yysag Bone Gnasher. See what you can do to find the emissary. Besides, if you cross Logrum, that might be more than you can handle.
Just show me where the bone
I'll have
Gnasher
Willem
is.
mark the Bone Gnasher lair on your map. You'd better act quickly. If the orcs have the emissary, whatever they have planned for him cannot be good. If you need anything, we've got Simi here in camp to help you. She normally trades in trinkets for the men, but carries some items more suited for combat as well.
She had no trinkets. Okay,
We'll hold
bye.
down the fort. The more orcs we kill here, the fewer you'll run into out in the mountains. Good luck to you. And if you run into that madman who's attacking the orcs out there, let him know I'd like to have a little chat with him.
And then Pathfinder Willem disappears. Do. Grobnar's interesting. And there's a dead grey cloak. What did he drop? 6 gold pieces. Bread money! We will go to that map transition. Not quite onto it. And I will save the game because we are at an hour now. I will talk to you all later on, alright? You guys take care. Bye-bye for now.